So a good pad holder knows that they end up fixing good form. A bad pad holder will just end up creating really bad form. So George is gonna go, just look, just gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. And watch how I'm holding my pads. I'm actually keeping it almost like just like a basketball. I'm holding like a basketball. So it's always in this range here. I'm not going outside of that basketball. Everything's inside this basketball shape, all right? So look, even if he's throwing straight down the middle. And also I like to use, so you boys, this might relate better for you guys because it's your first time. Like use it as like a fighting stance. So I'm holding pads exactly the way I'm actually holding pads. Look, I'm here, just like this. And then when he throws his 1, 2, 1, 2, I'm just going like this. Everything in front of me, I'm just here. Right? So I'm not smothering his shots like this. I'll make sure that everything's in front of me. So he's gonna do the work by coming to me. Right? So he feel like he's a bit off, he's gotta come to me. Right? So I can pull my pads back, but I can't go forward. Right? So like I can pull it back to give some pressure, but I'm always thinking stop where I got them in the first place. Look, stop, right? So it's here. So everything's here. So I'm stopping in front. Yeah? So look, I'm nice relaxed, standing my stance as well. That's it. And again with the guys who are holding pads, shoulders, aiming for the shoulders, right? So that's how high my pads are, his shoulders. So if I'm holding for Clarice, so I'm like, shoulders, all right? So I'm going right down to her shoulders. So that's where I know the height on my pads, right? It's all from shoulders. So just for the first round, that's all I'm gonna do. It's just catching here, get a nice contact on there. That's gonna be a warm-up round, okay? All right, we'll get started on that one, please. So George, now he's gonna go 2 and 4, right? So I'm gonna go, again, I don't show him the face of my pad until I'm ready for him to hit. So I go 2. So look, then he comes forward, then I reset. So look, I put my pads down, I set him 4, then I reset. So I said, never hold this because they end up just shooting. Right, so I'm going 2. I start resetting in. So I'm standing like a fighter, look, I'm moving around with him like I'm fighting him. So if I want to throw a jab, I'm right there. All right, I got 4. All right, then I'm moving again. Right, 2 and 4. There's another warm-up round. A little bit more advanced pad holding. So think zones, right? So if I want, we'll go back to the jab. So there's 2 ways of throwing a jab. You can throw a shorter jab or use my lead hand. Look, I'll go jab 1. So I get my target here. If I go 1 again and jab, look, he's got to step in a little bit longer now. See, I got my jab here. Treat this like a parry, right? If he throws a jab, how do I parry a jab? I'm doing it here, right? So now you have the same contact with the parry. Look, from here, right? So I go jab. So look, I don't confuse them by putting 2 hands up, right? So I go jab. That's it, jab. That's it, I'm calling that a 1. So 1, focus on that contact. This is a shorter jab, obviously a little bit closer to him. Look, if I want a longer jab, look, this hand's a bit further. So he's got to step in. So you go jab, 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 jab. All right, let's try those, please. Understanding zones, right? So now again, Drew, traditional ways, I mean, he's throwing a 1, 2, George. Look, I'm giving these targets right in front of me, all right? So 1, 2, all in front of me. Yeah, like a basketball, 1, 2, right? The other 1, 2 is I'm catching all in one hand. Look, make sure that he's throwing his 1, 2. I'm not coming forward to meet him. I'm always here, 1, 2. Right, then I'll go back to the traditional way. 1, 2. I said 1, 2. Set 1, 2. Right, focus on your contact. That's the most important part, knowing how to give that right amount of pressure. So look, he comes forward with the 1, 2. Like I said, see the right amount of pressure, 1, 2. And watch my elbows as well. My elbows are down, I'm not out. Just like boxing, elbows in when you box, same as when you hold your pads. 1, 2. Look, relax. So 1, 2. I said down here again, right? Okay, let's have a pattern, then we'll switch over. You got your 1, 2, 3, I'll go 1, 2, and 4. Right, so again, I've got options to either go 1. So look, I got 2. I can catch the 2 with one hand. Or I got your 4. Then your 4, 1, relax again, right? So if you want to get a little bit fancy, you can catch 4 and 1. 4. So 2. All right, so we start 1, so 1. 2 and 4. All right, so 1, 2, and 4. All right, so just for your pad holders, you end up holding for someone a little bit shorter is knowing how to hold here. All right, so I'm down here, I got 4. I'll go, so 2 and 4. So consistent. So just going through here. Just trying to get my contact on. See, look, I'm actually, look, for her, mechanically, when you're boxing straight from your leveling from your shoulders, right? Pad holders sometimes ruin that by going, either you're up like this or you're punching down like this, right? You don't want that. You want them to be punching mechanically from your shoulder height, right? So your nice little control here. She can turn her gloves over as well. There you go. Right? Okay. All right, that's going to be our first one. Just to get your contact. It's all about contact. Get the right amount of pressure on there. Open your pads up a little bit more. So that is easy to hit. Huh? That's better. That's better. Give them that realistic look. Move around with them, move around. That's it. All right, next one, you got your 2 and 4. You know, Drew? So again, call it. Like I said, you pad holders, you guys are very important, knowing how to communicate. Right? So I'm calling with them. So 2. That's it. Then I'm resetting, got my 4. And then you're relaxing again. See, I'm giving him the right amount of pressure. You don't want this. 2. See, like he feels like he's hitting nothing. So 2. So like this. There's nothing there. You got to give him the right amount of pressure. So 2. Nice, so now he's driving through a shot. So now you got 4. Look, he's hit it. So he's got contact on all these shots. Right, so I'm moving around with him like I'm fighting him. So if I'm fighting him, I'm moving him like this. So 2. So I'm moving around with him. So I got 4. Then I can move around. All right, 2 and 4, please. So now you got to jab both hands, right? So you get contact right. So you jab. So I got my 1. So I'm giving him these targets. He's always looking. Look, you might have a short one. Look, you got a long one. So he's got his long one short, there's long. So I can move around with him. I might give him a long straight away. So look, he's processing it when I'm here. Look, he's processing the range. So if I'm further out here, see, look how he's slowly processing that range? So I'm here. So I'm giving him early targets, and I'm here, right? All right, let's try that, please. Your 1, 2. Look, you got options again, the same as your 1 and your 2. So go back to your traditional way, keep everything like a ball in front of you and move around with him. So I got 1, 2. Then he's stepping in there. I said 1, 2. Okay, said, give me a communication again. 1, 2. Said, look, he's got something to look at. Then he's closing. 1, 2. Said 1, 2. Now moving around again. Give him a little breather so he finds the range. 1, 2. That's it. And finding a bit of range for him. 1, 2. All right, let's try that, please. Hey, very good. Okay. Next round, you got your 1, 2, and 4. All right, you can play around with them. So you got your 1. Calling as well, calling nice and early for them. You got 1. So you got your 2. That's it. You move around with them. You got your 4. Nice. 1. See, I'm mixing it up now. 2. That's it. Then you got your 4. 1. Your 2. So move around with them. Then you got your 4. Relax again. All right, let's try that, please. Again, you know, what really makes a good pad holder is not a pad holder who knows all these flash combos. There's actually a pad holder who knows range and pressure and actually understanding a little bit more pad holding. All those combos come later on when you feel comfortable catching the basics, right? So now you got your 1, 2 hook. Again, going back to that basketball setup, so ball like this. So that's where I also want to catch a hook in this ball area as well, right? So I'm catching a 1, 2. When he throws a hook, hold that 2, Georgie. So look, and when he throws a hook, I'm not going to go forward and make it easier for him. He has to extend that hook. Look, if he throws a hook, like realistically, that's where a head is, all right? So almost you're hitting a head, right? So you got your 1, 2 hook, it's like a basketball. It's coming forward, 1, 2 hook. So he's got to know how to close that range for the hook, right? Here, that ball area, right? Don't make it easier for them like this. I know a lot of people do this. Make it easier for them. They ain't gonna do nothing, all right? So you gotta make sure they gotta work to extend these hooks. 1, 2, hook, right? All in that basketball. Again, 1, 2, hook. Here. Now Georgie's trying to fix his hook. Look, now he's trying to extend the hook. So it's up to me. Look. So a good pad holder knows that they end up fixing good form. A bad pad holder will just end up creating really bad form, all right? Just a 1, 2 hook first. Think of it that circle area. Again, there's a little bit more advanced way to do it. You're still catching the 1, 2, catching hook here, right? 2 different versions. Right, so now I'm still using that ball analogy. So when he comes forward with the 1, 2, look, he's still in this zone here. Look, still in the same zone, and now he's going to turn the hook. Look, I'm still holding in the same area. Right, so I go 1, 2 hook. Here. All right, so 1, 2 hook traditional. Look, I'm moving around. 1, 2 hook. Here. 1, 2 hook. here, right? So look, I'm giving him a target early before I go 1-2 hook, so he knows it's all in that one pad. So he got 1-2 hook, here, 1-2 hook, here. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so look, I'm going again for my runs again. I got my 1. So I'm calling for him. I got my 2. I got my 3. That's the hook. And then I got my 4. 1-2 hook straight. Look, here. All on that, all in that same zone. Well, watch how I catch the 4. Look, I'm here. No, I'm not going out of that zone, right? So I got 4 again. But here, right? So I got my 1. So I'm resetting. 2. So I'm resetting again. I got my 3. Here. And then I got my 4. So he's waiting on me. So I got my 4. Here. All right, just all the way to your 4, please. So again, you want to hook her back to your traditional. Make sure I'm moving around. Look, so she has to know how to move her feet around instead of just standing, right? So then I'm calling 3. Look. Relax again. So moving around over. 3. Here. So I'm giving it a nice face. I can use that one hand. 3. Here. Right? So all in that same zone. 3. Here. Right? 2, 3, sorry. Here. All right. My back's getting sore. 3. Here. All right. Let's go, please. All right. Again, just this is really important to communicate now. Even calling a little bit earlier. So look, I'm going 1. So he's processing it now. 2. So I'm already calling it. It's hard when you're doing this. 2. So then it feels like he's rushed as well. So I'm going 1. So give me that 2. So look, I'm moving around. All right, give me that 3. Here. Relax again. Give me that 4. Here. All right, let's do that, please. All right. Communicate nice and early so it's processing. First one, I'm going to throw my jab. So this is why it's important of our drill before knowing how to catch a jab on this hand, because if I'm using this hand, I've got to know how to catch with this hand, right? I can't be doing this. I throw a jab, he parries it, and I have to get this hand back real quick, right? To shoot his jab, catch his jab. So it's not really efficient. I have to do this, right? But he's going to throw a jab to this hand. So now I throw a jab, he parries it. So I'm actually throwing a jab how I normally throw a jab as a fighter. I'm here, look, nice and long my range, and I give him a proper range. Then he steps in with the jab. Just like I throw a jab, he throws a jab, and I'm trying to parry it, it's the same, all right? So if I throw my jab at him, look, I'm giving him that target, look, here. So he's got that face to work with, here. So I'm using it as my jab as well, here. So if he's too far, if I throw my jab and he's way too far out there, he needs to control that range. So you need to get a bit closer, George. So look, so I'm not reaching here, he's got to find that range. So I move around, he comes at me to find that range. Look, here, catch that jab. Here, right? Just a parry jab for now. I'm going to keep adding on top. All right, next one. Look, now again, that's why it's important what we did before. Sometimes people think that we do all these flash pad work because it looks cool. No, it's actually the real purpose behind it. Look, if I'm catching what you guys do at the start of your warm up, the 1-2, right? You can do stuff there. I need this one too. Look, I'm throwing my jab, 1-2. So now he's throwing that 1-2 off there. So if I throw a jab, so he's ready to shoot straight away. Here, then he's driving in. So now I'm catching a 2 on this one. All right, so again, so I'm using my jab. Now he's attacking with the 1-2. Let's try that.